Okay, hello and welcome. We've got another battle report. We're like buses, I suppose. You wait for ages and then two come at once. So, old stuff, dad jokes. Happens to us all. Okay, so before we start, this is our table. It's going to be KO against Slaves to Darkness. Slaves are coming for their revenge. It's probably the last time you'll see this specific KO list because I've got some other stuff on the way. We've set up the table. It was a bit strange this time. We used the open war terrain generation out of the General's Handbook. Worked quite well. Well, it's different. We'll talk through the table in a minute. We're going to play Places of Arcane Power. So it's definitely one that's going to challenge the Overlords. So maybe people will see where some of the weaknesses lie in this one. We've rolled as well. We've got the Realm of Sheesh. So everything's nullification. There is a command ability which you pick a unit and they get basically a 6-up ward save, and after save. There's a fair bit of other stuff down. There's a lot of volcanic stuff. We were saying it's clearly Iceland, so or something similar. But before we start, as ever, hang on, it's still November, so we're still on the alcohol free. But before we start, we have to salute our VIP patrons as usual. So, Matt Roberts, Cara Newby, Thomas Stott, Andrew Stephen, our mystery hero, who I'm sure nobody knows who he is, Sean McKechnie and Grant Fraser. Thank you very much. I'll say as well, we're not under any exclusivity agreement with Brewdog, even though we like the beer. So, if anybody's got any suggestions or local beers that they think that we should try, if you pick a good one, well, especially if you send it, we'll drink it and tell you what we think. So, there we go. Right, we'll talk through the lists, and we'll get going.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. I think it's the 42nd Merchant Fleet of Barak what am I? Barak Urbaz, not Barak Zilf in their filth. I think I was the 42nd. I might be the 43rd. I'll have to watch back at some point. But here we are. What we've got, we have... It's been a while since I played this list. This is what lockdown does to us. But we're back. So, the General. We have got an Arcanaut Admiral. He's got Cunning Fleet Master, allowing me to redeploy a boat after setup, but before the person who gets to go first decides whether they're going to go first or not. That's how we worked out what it was. We have 2 navigators. We've got the chap on the right with the glowy thing, and the chap on the left without. The one on the left has got the flare pistol, so if he scores a hit with his flare pistol, all other KO get to re-roll hits that shooting phase the first time he hits. We've got an Endrin Master with the dirigible suit. There he is. He's kicking about there. And we have an Aether Chemist down here who's got the spell in the bottle. The spell in the bottle is the Comet. Just saying, this is probably the last time you get to see that. We've got a new gun hauler coming, and really have not had much luck with that Comet unless it shines today. So, what we've got for the bulk of the army, we've got 2 gun haulers, both with drill cannons, and a frigate. One of the gun haulers has got collapsible compartments, so the characters can get in there to redeploy. The frigate, and the other one, has got the Breath of Morgrim. The frigate itself hasn't got much, but it's got 10 Thunderers. There they are at the back. And all those guys make up a battalion, a Grunstock escort wing, so I declare a unit at the beginning of the shoot phase, and all of that escort wing gets to re-roll ones to hit that unit. Beyond that, we've got 6 Endrin Riggers, and we've got a unit of 20 Arcanauts. And that's it. So we start in the game with 2 command points, because we've bought one as well. We're on 1970, but we haven't got the triumph, because how many points are you, Eric?
1950.
1950. So there you go. We'll wander over and take a look at what we're facing before we have a look at this. Look, we're going to do this as one thing. Chicken Dog's not there because I forgot to bring a bed in. I better get it in a minute. So what have we got today, Eric?
So we have a Slanesh marked Demon Prince as the general with the Paragon of Ruin trait in Despoilers and the Armour of Tortured Souls. We have the wonderful one and only Be'lakor with Mask of Darkness spell. Chaos Lord on foot with Reaper Blade and Steel. Slanesh marked the Diabolic Mantle for the extra command points on the first turn. And a Sorcerer Lord also with the Mask of Darkness, just for that bit of redundancy. Most of the time he doesn't cast his lore spell anyway. And then and all of the mortal units are in a pleasure-bound warband. So that includes the 15 warriors, 20 marauders, 10 knights and 5 knights, and War Shrine. Pleasure-bound warband allowing units to pile in an extra 3 inches if one of the models within the unit dies in that combat phase.
Okay.
And then we've got an 8-volt Doom Sigil Endless spell as well.
And there it goes. And so you've rolled your triumph and you got reroll hits.
Yes.
So you outdropped me by a long way here.
Yeah, so this comes in at 3 drops.
So before we start then, we'll have a look. There's a bit of... Actually, we'll clear the table, then we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go through the table... so Barak Urbaz, there we are, there's our funky face. So what we have is we're in the Market City, so we don't subtract... bravery when we spend Aether Gold. We can reroll battle shock tests while we're wholly within our opponent's territory. We get D3 additional pieces of Aether Gold, so we've taken 2. I'm giving 1 to the Thunderers and 1 to the Endrin Riggers. And then once per battle, at the end of the combat phase, 1 friendly Skyfarer's unit that fought that phase gains 1 share of Aether Gold. And that is that. And the Breath of Morgrim, is just you pick an enemy unit, you roll a dice for each model from that unit within 6 of the bearer, which is my second gun hauler, and for each 6 the unit suffers a mortal wound. So there we go, that is that. So what we are in a frozen plain in the Realm of Death. We have 3 woods, each of which have the volcanic rule. We have 2 towers. We have the more substantial and full tower, and the second one, which hold our objectives. The second objectives, they're both volcanic as well. We have a central objective next to a sinister bridge and an inspiring river that runs the length of the table. We have 2 realm gates with the nullification rule. And also we have a head with nullification, but that's defunct because everything has nullification. We have no terrain specific to our armies to set up. We've rolled. This is going to be my territory. Eric's going to be in this corner. We're going to get things set up, and then we're going to come back in the hero phase. Well, we have deployment. So, I've been outdropped, as we knew would be the case. Look at that. It's chaos. Fitting of the forces of chaos. So what we've got on my side, we've got a screen of 20 Arcanauts with a Bait Navigator on the side. We've got the Aether Chemist, equipped with his Spell in the Bottle and the ability to pick a unit to give reroll 1s to wound within 12. Everything's within 12. We've got the two gun haulers on either side of the Beast Gate. We've got a frigate hiding at the back. We've got the Endrin Master and his rigger mates over there. They're eyeing up that objective. This objective here is a bit of a distance away, but we do have the ability to fly high or move before the first battle round. So there is the opportunity for us to go over there. We won't be able to claim objectives from jumping out of boats. So there are 2 characters sitting in a boat down there. That gun hauler with the collapsible compartments has got the Admiral, and it's got the Navigator with the flare pistol in. But they won't be able to fly high and then leave the garrison, because that's a setup as opposed to a move. So, Eric.
Yes.
Talk us through it. What's going on?
To be honest, I think I've made a minor mistake, but command trait should cover it. So we've got General Demon Prince with 5 knights in front in the centre. War Shrine, Sorcerer Lord, unit of 10 knights with the Lord on foot. Bellacor's got a block of 20 Marauders and 15 Warriors with him. Hopefully we might get some teleporting off. And we'll see how it goes.
If I look away, do you want to show the camera who you've chosen for Bellacor's target? Have you wrote it?
I haven't actually. I completely
There you
forgot
go.
that.
You can write it and I'll turn away.
Right, who's getting dicked over?
Right, I'll point it at the bridge for this. You could have just pointed to it, I suppose.
I could have just done.
Oh, okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We got it.
There we are.
We're done.
We're done.
Excellent. Right, I'm going to look back at the camera now and see what's going on. Right, no. So there we go. So we now have to roll, because we've both got a before the first battle round thing to do. Is yours before the first round starts then the same as mine?
I believe
Because
so.
I have to do mine before you determine if you're going to take the first turn or not.
Same with mine.
Okay. Oh, look who's made an appearance. Hello.
Yep, after setup for before first battle round.
Oh, nice. Chicken dog's coughing. Right, okay, so should we roll the dice and see who does that first then?
Yes.
3.
So you get to choose.
I'll let you do it first.
Okay, so D3 units move. 1. In that case, it's going to have to be a Lord.
Ooh, cheeky.
So yeah, then your one goes.
Then my 3 redeploy. Now I have to choose. So, I'm going to take a measurement. How fast? Knights are 10. They've got a charge of 2d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that can make them run and charge.
No.
Okay, right.
Running and charging.
I'm going to put this on the side, and then I'm going to redeploy, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so that is... We've had a hero. First of all, talk us through the hero phase. Eric, what happened?
That could have been more successful. The Sorcerer Lord failed to get demonic power off for reroll hits, wounds, and saves. Oh, hits and wounds, sorry. The Be'lakor then failed to cast the Doom Sigil, which was most helpful, but he did manage to get the teleport Mask of Darkness off on the warriors, so they could hop on over and form a protective screen around that objective, at least until Be'lakor gets there. Other than that, the War Shrine put the Favour of Chaos Undivided onto the Knights, so they're re-rolling hits and wounds. We had and that was pretty much it for the hero phase. Then the Chaos Lord on foot, command pointed a 6 for his run, as did the Knights, and everyone else just kind of ran forward to get on the objectives.
So yeah, you managed to get your Demon Prince to capture the centre.
Mm-hmm. So we got the centre, and my right didn't quite have the movement to get onto that one.
The frigate did redeploy into that corner.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be a measure to dissuade you from going that way, but it doesn't seem to have worked. But that's okay. So there's no shooting.
Nope, no shooting, and only one charge.
And where's the charge?
So the charge is these 5 knights.
Oh, okay. 5 knights.
So we've got +1 to the roll.
That's right. Looks quite good.
For 9.
9. Easy.
Yes.
So
we will.
We'll move those in.
Yeah.
And we'll go through.
Whee.
Oh, look at that! See, our friendly neighbourhood navigator. The bait. The bait has been taken. Although it may not end well for the bait.
That would be the intention.
Okay, so they're pretty good on the charge.
They are a bit, especially when they're re-rolling hit and wound rolls.
So, yeah, we'll see how many Arcanauts, if any, get to strike back. Well, the navigator has already burned his gold. He's taken 2 wounds, as you can see. We also lost 8 Arcanauts to mainly ponies, I think.
No, it was Lances that did it this time.
Yeah.
Ponies only killed 2 of them.
But I managed to do 0 wounds back, as the KO demonstrate just how proficient they are in the combat phase. But that's all going to change. But until then, we have 2 points to the Slaves to Darkness. 1,
Yep.
2. And we go into Kharadron Overlords, turn 1. Well, movement's always the longest phase. Well, I say movement's the longest phase. I suppose shooting's going to be a close second. So the Thunderers have disgorged themselves from their frigate. They've got eyes on the sorcerer, not sorcerer, the Chaos Lord sitting in there. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot him off. The Comet is down. It's done mortal wounds. It's done 2 to the Knights. It's done 1 to the War Shrine, 2 to the Demon Prince, and 1 to the Sorcerer Lord,
yep,
and 1 to these Knights. So quite successful. The Endrim Master has just spent a command point and he's charged over the top. He's within 3. He's sitting on the volcanic terrain, which just killed a warrior. His mates are thinking, what's he doing? They're going to go and try and shoot Be'lakor before Be'lakor starts scoring. And everything here has moved itself forward because it's going to try and kill this Demon Prince so that it doesn't score again next turn. At least if I kill it, the Sorcerer can only score 1 next turn when it comes onto it. So that Demon Prince, that Sorcerer Lord, that Chaos Lord are my 2 primary objectives. I'm going to do the shooting, and then we're going to come back. I'm not going to roll KO shooting on a video. Well, shooting has taken place. The best thing, the Arcanauts shot off some knights. 2 knights.
2 knights.
Maybe 3.
No, the other one was the chemist. No, navigator.
Yeah. I've managed to get 3 wounds through in total now onto the Demon Prince. Over here, the frigate failed to be able to shoot because of Be'lakor's dark machinations, and all of my Thunderers, spending an 1/8 of gold to reroll wounds, got 0 through on a 2-up rerolling Chaos guy.
Shrug, Chaos Lord.
One of them went through, and then he rolled the 6-up shrug on it anyway. So, yeah, I've managed to do very, very little. I was hoping to shoot off those 2 heroes this turn. And what I've basically realised is that these slaves are tanky as. So charges are going to have to be... I'm going to have to be careful of. I'm going to have to charge the engine riggers. And aside from that, I suppose I could go in with my... I could be an absolute fool and go in with my stuff over here, but I know just how shit they are in combat. So yeah, it's challenging. It's very, very challenging. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to charge though. So first off, I will roll a dice to see whether or not my frigate can charge. He cannot. So then I am going to roll for the riggers. They roll an 8, which I don't think is going to be enough. How much is it to get to the prince?
To get to that prince, no, it's not enough. He needed a 10.
Right, okay. So I'm going to have to go into Be'lakor then. So I'll move those in a moment. Aside from that... Oh, they were shooting here. That has got the Breath of Morgrim. I'll just roll 2. There's only 2 guys left. Mm-hmm. I need 6s. No, nothing anyway. See? That's how good it is. Right, so this one will actually charge. Mm-hmm. Double 1, that's no good. That one there, I'll give it a go.
You know what it is, I think? New dice syndrome.
6, I know. So I have to see. I don't think the back of the model's not going to get over the line of Arcanauts there. I'm pretty sure. I'll have a measure properly in a second, but I'm pretty sure not. So I get to move those 8. And I think that is it. Oh, my Thunderers. I'll roll it. Yeah, so they get in. So, right, I'll come back in a second. Well, the merchant navy have learned a valuable lesson about engaging in combat and splitting their forces. Start with the positives. There's no knights in the middle. Small positives. We've got a navigator on 1 wound. 2 wounds have been taken by the gun hauler. Less positive. Thunderers are reduced to 4. And riggers are reduced to 2. So there's going to be some challenging battle shocks now. Challenging now.
Which are you going first?
They've not lost anybody.
Nope.
So, and they're the only immune one. So let's do. I don't want notorious.
-1.
So these have lost 6
with additional 1 for 7.
So 7. The bravery 7. So D6 are going to run. They do get a reroll because of the icon. So 3. That'd leave them with 1 guy. Let's just go for it. Why not?
Oh, nice.
There we go. So just 1
runs.
runs. So it has to be the injured dude, really, does it? Does it? It doesn't.
Yeah,
But
then
that'd be sensible. Yeah, I don't want to lose my icon, dude. So my Fumigator dies. Fumigator has left the game. He joins. He ran away. He's gone searching trade elsewhere. So, and then the riggers, they've
lost 4. Again, they're at -1.
So it's D6 -4 are going to run because the bravery 7. They've lost
4.
Oh, they've lost 4. So that's D6 -3,
And
but
then
D6
-1.
-4. -2. Sorry,
D6 -2.
0. So they're good. They cannot. And at the end of that challenging and frankly frightening turn 1, I score 1 point because I've got 1 rogue guy who's, well, he's either going to win me the game or he's just a loon. If I win priority, at least he'll make it to 2 points. But there we go. I don't really want to win priority because Bellicor's still got me and they're still buffed up to the 9s. So let's see what happens. So priority by the bridge. Oh, the choice goes to Mr. Man. So what are the deviants going to do?
The deviants are going to take the turn, I think.
Oh, they're taking it. That is not what I expected. Okay, so the deviants take the turn, and we're going to go into Slaanesh. Oh.
Turn 2.
Everywhere. There it is. Turn 2. So we've had a hero phase, we've had movement. First of all, the hero phase, what do you remember?
Main thing was Bellicor getting the Eightfold Doom Sigil out, tried to put an Arcane Bolt into the Endrin Master and failed to cast. The Sorcerer Lord tried to put Demonic Power onto the War Shrine, failed to cast it due to the -1 from the Comet. The War Shrine did manage to put the Favor of Chaos onto itself though, so it's rerolling hits and wounds. Sorcerer put Oracular Visions onto the Demon Prince, so it's rerolling saves. And that was pretty much it for hero phase.
The Comet did quite a bit of damage again. 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds onto the Demon Prince. Neither the Demon Prince nor Bellicor regenerated. Bellicor, I remembered this time when the Bellicor and the Demon Prince moved to make the river and the ruins pitch black and nightmare chasms, so they now block line of sight and have an additional chance to do mortal wounds in hero phase.
This guy over here retreated onto the ruin for cover, because he already held the objective he didn't lose control. But because Belliclaw retreated out of combat over there, even if the guy dies, he won't control it at the end of this turn. The Marauders retreated onto the bridge just to get over here. It was quite nice. And the Sorcerers retreated over there as well. I was a bit surprised you didn't dispel the comet, to be honest. But
I can just move away from it. It's only 5-inch range.
Yeah. So, but then we've got the... I suppose it'll be the War Shrine who's gearing up. He's got
reroll hit and wound.
Reroll hit and wounds, and he's eyeing up my
sixes.
He's eyeing up my my gun hauler with my Admiral and my Navigator in, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
There we go. So he's only going to need what, a 3-inch? 3-inch.
Yep.
Take it you move to 3 away.
Yeah.
So
here he goes. 5. Maybe 3 plus whatever.
Yeah.
So 5. So yes, it's in. Kathunk.
There he goes, and then we'll be back shortly to see
the only charge.
What remains.
No, don't do that, Eric. That's stupid.
The Demon Prince not going in then?
No.
Demon Prince.
He's only got 2 wounds left.
Go on, put him in.
He's only got 2 wounds left. That is just plain stupid. And if you kill him in the combat phase, you immediately take control of it. So no.
I don't think I do because I'm in the boat.
Yeah, but if the boat died, the boat would probably die with both the Demon Prince and the.
I'm not going to try and talk you into it. I think it's a good move not to charge. To be fair. Well, there you go. We've lost an Endrin Rigger, but we've killed a warrior. What else happened? The gun haulers died. Mm-hmm. We've dropped our Admiral and our Navigator out. The Thunderers are no more. It's a sad day. They've fallen. One plucky one. I hoped tales could be told of him, but no dice. And at the end, well, I have to roll a Battle Shock for my Rigger, so he's lost 1.
He's not
so
a -1 anymore.
Oh, he's 6. He's Bravery 6, so he's fine. Yep. He's Bravery 7 normally, so...
Yep.
There you go. So it goes to...
At the end of the turn, the Doom Sigil and 2 models die within range of it.
Yeah.
So I roll 2 dice, and each 3 up I get to pick a Slaves to Darkness unit. So I get to pick 1 unit, wholly within 18 inches, to get +1 attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the Demon Prince.
The Demon Prince. +1 attack. He's not going to get to attack, so I'm going to shoot him off.
Are you now?
Yes. Right. Okay, so we're going to go over, getting an extra command point, to what's left of the Kharadron Overlords. Turn 2. Hero phase is uneventful. We don't do much nowadays. All we've done is we've reduced the movement of the Demon Prince in the middle by half. Whoop. Aside from that, we've redeployed the frigate. We flew high, came back down. Realistically, I don't think I can clear that with his 2+ save at the moment. So I'm going to focus. It's only turn 2. If I killed the Demon Prince and perhaps Bellicor if I get lucky, then I can shift my focus over to the other side next turn. So we're going to go into some shooting. I am going to declare the Demon Prince as the target for the escort wing, so I'm re-rolling ones to hit it. And then I'm going to have a look at my Aether Gold and see what I'm thinking about shooting. I think he's going to go, though. He's only got 2 wounds, hasn't he? Is that right? 2 wounds left?
Yeah, 2 wounds left.
Okay, not too bad. You'll have seen a lot of dice were rolled there. A lot of dice were rolled. The entire army, except for the engine rigger and the boy in his dirigible suit, who had to shoot into the warriors, they killed 2?
2 warriors.
Yeah. Everything else in the whole army shot into the Demon Prince. And the Demon Prince lives. He was selected. I shot the flare pistol into him. He didn't care. I re-rolled all my hits, and he was on a 3+ re-rolling save, reducing rend by 1.
With Lookout, sir.
With Lookout, sir. So I was -1 to hit him. But even so, that guy needs a medal. He's got a wound left, so
He took 1
I have
wound.
to actually try now and charge in with my Admiral, who's not good in a fight, and I've got to try and kill him in a fight. It's not good. Because if I don't, I'm going to struggle. But we'll see. Things are going to be done. I'm going to charge him with everything. And if he's still alive at the end, I'm going home. Right.
Oh, you want far to travel at least.
Right then, so we did it. Now, first things first, we did realise that we'd put the oracular visions on a demon instead of a mortal, so we live and we learn. Never mind. There is a spell that could have been put on him that gave him the same effect, so there. Who cares? We won't do it again. Aside from that, the Demon Prince died. The gun hauler managed to charge in and drop a bomb on his head for 3 mortals, which finally finished him off.
Yep.
At which point, the Admiral piling into the War Shrine managed to take the centre objective, much to my delight. Over here, the dirigible suit boy managed to miss with all his attacks. Took 2 wounds, rolled 2 1s for his saves. Aside from that, we've lost 1 Arcanaut, and 2 warriors have been killed and 2 marauders. So it's a couple of little battle shocks. I'm immune because I'm only within 12 of the Admiral. But yeah.
They are bravery 5. I've lost 2. They're fine.
They're fine. They're happy.
And the Doom Sigil gets to do its thing.
Are the warriors okay as well?
The warriors are not fine. They're 8.
Yeah. Okay, so the Doom Sigil for extra attacks.
So you
I
have
get to pick.
You
How
have
many?
to pick 4 units to get +1 attack.
Have
I
you got
think
more?
There's only 4 units in range.
I'll give it the Sorcerer.
Yes. Then you've got the other units in range are the Marauders, the Warriors, and Bellicor.
Oh, good. Well, I'll have to give it to all of them then.
Yeah.
And I will enjoy it.
Yes, you will.
Aside from that, it's priority. So we'll go near the bridge. Near the bridge. 2.
3! Yes!
Oh, it goes that way.
I need it. I really need it.
It goes that way, and I think I needed it more than you did, to be fair.
No.
Okay, yeah, I really needed that. But it's still doable. There's still maths on our side. At the beginning of the combat phase, let's have some lucky volcanic. We need a 6. No.
Volcanic.
6 on this one. No.
Pitch Black. No, it's Doom Chasm. Nightmare Chasm even.
Nope. I'm getting a different dice because I'm worried about Northern Invasion.
Volcanic.
Come on, no. Yeah.
And Nightmare Chasm as well. It's also on a 6. No, we're good.
We're good. So everybody seems to do okay. We're going to go into hero phase for slaves at the top of round 3. Just a quick note. That was 3 points scored for the KO. 1 for the centre objective, 2 for the Dirigible Suit Boy, the Endrin Master. So that takes the totals to
6 points to 4 to the Slaves to Darkness.
Okay. Movement's occurred. Tactics are being employed. We have a screen of no fun around the brave Chaos Lord. We've had the Sorcerer run to stay within 12 to give people extra attacks, but the exploding attacks. But he's making sure he's safe. The Warriors have retreated. To allow Bellicor to march forward. He's got his eye. He needs anything but a double 1, I suppose, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that's the only...
That's going to be the only charge.
The only charge, unless nobody else is retreating.
Nope.
Right, so where is it?
We have a 4, which is a...
Just. Bombs! I've not taken the bomblets. The bomblets are on him in my new list. That doesn't involve a comet. The comet, by the way, has just killed 3 Arcanauts and done a wound to my Admiral. Of course it did. It also did a wound to the Gun Hauler and did a wound to the War Shrine. So it's...
And a wound to the Admiral. Oh, yeah.
Yes. So there we go. And it's going over to yourself. Should we do I think the Bellicor one's the main one. I mean, that's key. Because if you kill him there's no coming back for me. Turn 3.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to catch you on points. I'm going to struggle to clear off this. I've now got the centre, which I'm quite comfortable of holding. I'm pretty confident I'll keep it if I don't manage to blow myself up and get the Volcanic to get me. It's all about Bellicor, to be honest. Bellicor versus the guy with no name. Dirigible suit dude, whatever he's called.
Yep.
So... who's going first?
Who do you think? It's got to be Bellicor.
Bellicor, go on then, we'll do this one. This one is key. This could be critical. So how many attacks does Bellicor have?
Normally he'd have 6. But thanks to the Doom Sigil, he now has 7.
7 attacks.
Start of the combat phase, I'll be spending a command point for reroll 1s to hit as well.
Okay, I'll be burning my 8 of gold.
No, not a command point. Triumph. Reroll hits.
I'm going to use my 8th gold to reroll saves. On the Dirigible dude.
Yep. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so where are we going to roll this? Where are you going to do it? So what are you hitting on?
I'm hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s.
Nice.
With reroll hits.
Let's find a spot. Go
Here we
for
are.
it.
Oh, it's a good thing I spent that triumph.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot better. So that's 5.
Could be worse. It could be worse. Don't worry. Think positive.
On 3s. Where we go? 4 at -1.
4 at -1. So
Yep.
we are on a 3+ re-rolling. Ah! Eat my goal. Didn't even need to spend my 8th of gold. Right. We're going to go over here. I'm going to do the other combats and we'll be back. So, slaves, they didn't quite manage to shift the Admiral either. The War Shrine's fallen. Bellicor didn't take any wounds. He bossed his saves. So, a few Arcanauts died, but they're immune to battle shock where they are, so...
One Marauder died. So, if I roll a 5 or a 6, one will run.
But you score 3 points.
Yeah.
So what does that take you to? Oh, sorry, what's that?
No, it's just battle shock.
Nobody ran.
3 points takes me to 9.
9. Going into my turn, and I should...
Score 3, 4, 5.
I should be able to score 5. It's another tight one. Let's see. Okay, so we have got, we're at the end of the movement phase. The volcanic went off again. It's an absolute travesty. So the Admiral's now sitting on 4 wounds. The gun hauler is sitting on 4 wounds. There's a wound on the frigate and on the, not on the frigate.
Yeah, it was the frigate
and the chemist who's inside the frigate. Which is a pain. So everybody's moved away. In terms of movement, the Arcanauts have retreated to form a little shield to try and preserve the Admiral, unless these bad knights come in. Discretion is the better part of valor. Also says Dirigible Suit guy. He retreats, but he's still within 3. So he's keeping that. The gun hauler has flown high, because the volcanic has taken the unkillable one. The unkillable Chaos Lord is now a 3. So if I roll a 5 or a 6 with the shot, he's dead, which is massive. In fact, I'm going to do it now. I rolled so many 6s with this for volcanic. Let's see if we can get another. Yes, 3 mortal wounds. No shrug. Denied. But now the knights are going to come and do bad things.
Yeah, they are cut loose.
But as far as points go, it's looking good for me. This is going to bring us up to a tie, so whoever gets the next priority, it's going to be key. And if we kill each other's characters, and we've not chosen an auxiliary, we could be on for another draw, Eric.
Oh, God.
So, right,
2 in a row.
We're going to try some shooting anyway. We've done that shot. We're now going to go to the other shooting. I'm going to look and see about charges. I don't think I want to make anything. In fact, I do. I want to try and make a charge with this gun hauler to try and tie up those knights for a turn. But I'll do that after the rest of shooting. Okay, so we did some shooting. We killed 6 marauders. then that was it, really.
Pretty much.
Oh, one knight died to the navigator's shots. Failed my charge. Navigators had done their Aether Storm, so they didn't get the free reroll. I'm out of range for a reroll, so we're going to priority.
Mm-hmm.
It's a key one. How many did I get? 5, so we're tied at the moment. We're tied on 9 each, are we?
Tied on 9 each.
9 each. Oh,
yes!
No.
Oh, thank fuck.
That is bad. That is not what we wanted. That is not what the doctor ordered.
Oh, I am so taking this.
Sure?
Yeah.
You could give it to me, and then I win.
Yeah.
I automatically won if I got priority there.
No.
I would have scored enough points that I couldn't have been caught. But no, the game is afoot.
The game is afoot.
It's ridiculous. We've just had both a volcanic and a diachasm go off, and Dirigible Suit Dude is dead. He took 5 mortal wounds, and it's the end of him. So the objective is lost. The game's in the air, and it's for slaves to lose. Madness. Okay, so movement is done. Hero phase is done. There's an oracular visions that's been done on the Marauders.
And demonic power.
Demonic power.
So they're re-rolling everything.
They're re-rolling everything. They've got their eye on the navigator. The knights have seen that their guy's fallen, and they're coming to take their revenge on the admiral. Bellicor has moved over, taken the objective, and he's got a shield of warriors that are not going to be easy to break through. At this point, there's a couple of charges to be made. So, who's going in? You need very little.
The big one's the knights, because the marauders can't fail.
I think they only need a 5 at the most. So, and they're on +1, aren't they?
They're on +1. Come on.
Oh,
9,
easy.
10.
We'll go through these. We'll move them in, and we'll come back at the end of combat. Well, there you go. The navigator lives on 1 wound, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I think that my Arcanauts. How many Arcanauts died there? 3. So 3 died. Bravery's 6, I think.
-1.
-1.
-2, I think, actually. Let me just double check the range.
It's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's -1, I'm okay. If it's -2, I think I've got a problem.
Oh, it's -2.
Right, so 1 runs. So I'll take this chap. Okay, so another one bites it. And you score a point for Bellicor.
1 point.
I'm going to have a think. How many wounds does Bellicor have?
And he has 6 left.
6.
No, 5 left, sorry.
I can't one-shot him. I was hoping to one-shot him, but I can't do that. So I'm going to have to think tactical. I don't think my navigator can possibly stay alive there. And those knights are just a menace. They're going to redeploy to wherever you need to. So this is going to be tricky. But we're going into Kharadron Overlords, turn 4, and the points are currently
10 points to 9.
10 points to 9. Well, it's all go. We've disgorged the Chemist. Chemist is out. He's 3 away. He's within 3 of the thing, but he's going to have to make a successful charge, or someone's going to have to pile into within 3 of him. That's on the understanding that the Navigator dies. The Navigator has used the command ability for a 6-up shrug from the realm. I couldn't possibly get this one. It was out of running range. I couldn't redeploy and then next turn let somebody out because it's a setup, so I wouldn't have got it. So what I'm banking on is those 2 killing Bellicor if possible, and me dealing with this and the Sorcerer not just running on and snatching it at the bottom on the turn 5. So we've got shooting next. Hopefully there'll be no Bellicor, and hopefully I'll get rid of those Marauders. Hopefully. It's crazy. It's madness again. It's 9 points each.
No, sorry, 10 points each.
10 points each. The Navigator's lives.
On one wound.
He burned his Aether Gold to reroll saves. He's also used a command point. Oh, my command point was there.
The command point's not going to save him from that because it's a new battle round.
Oh, flaps. Yeah, I'd used a command point. Basically, he's about to die. He scored the point to take it to level, but he's about to die because of the comet. This is the only way I can win. I have to win priority and kill Bellicor before Bellicor scores 2. He remains on 1 wound. I failed my charge with the frigate. I managed to charge with the gun hauler, but he's on a wound. Okay, right. So there is a priority then.
Yes.
So we'll go here. It's key. It's pivotal. 3.
Yes!
Oh, I've not won a single one. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. So at the beginning of the priority, first things first, the pulse.
Yes.
So it goes on.
The knights
take D3 for 3.
Which they take all 3.
That's another dead knight. Happy days. Then the Navigator. Sad times.
No, I'll leave him.
Navigator.
Yep.
Takes D3.
D3.
He only has 1 left and he takes 3. Northern Invasion kills me again. The Chemist. I have a... Oh, sorry, you're watching me do all this right now. The Chemist. I'm not using a Northern Invasion dice.
Takes 2.
Takes...
No, it's D3.
Is it
D3?
Is it 4 plus for
4
D3?
Plus for D3.
1.
Takes 1. So, lucky escape.
A lucky escape. And is your guy's not within?
No.
But
he is on...
Yeah, so first of all, Volcanic here.
Yep.
This has been killing me somewhat rotten. Volcanic's been rotten.
Nightmare Chasm.
No.
Fine.
Volcanic on my gun hauler.
No. Nightmare Chasm.
No.
Oh! Yes! D3!
Damn you, Northern Invasion dice! Oh, he's got a wound. 1 wound left on the gun hauler. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right. It's not looking good. Bellicor is now pretty much guaranteed to score 2 points.
Yep.
I can only score 1 with my Chemist. So all Bellicor has to do is not die. So here we go. Let's see it.
He regenerates D3.
On a 4-up he regenerates.
He does regenerate for 2.
2.
So he's got 3 left again.
Yeah. I think to cut things short, all you have to do is retreat out of combat and stay within 3 of that.
Yep.
So do you want to just do that, and we'll give
Yes.
2 points to you because you're over 3 away from the gun hauler. You're still within 3. You retain control.
Yep.
It's a guaranteed 2 points.
Yes.
Over here, even if my chemist survives, which
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be putting the sorcerer into combat with him.
yeah, even if the chemist survives though, he's only gonna have 1. He's only gonna get 1
Yeah.
next turn. I can pile in. I can pile around. Anyway, I think he's dead. And if he's not dead, he only gets a point.
I just want to see if I get to roll at the table. That's all. That's all I want to do. But
Well, you can charge in, and if you want to attack with him first.
Well, what I would do is I would put demonic power on himself and oracular visions on himself. So demonic power goes off.
Yeah.
He would move up.
Go on, charge.
3-inch charge.
Yeah, he's
He's
in.
in. Oh.
Come on,
This is a
let's
bit
see. We
silly.
want him to take control of the objective, but turn into a spawn.
So he gets 1 attack with a staff. 4s and 3s full rerolls. So rerolls that. Get a 6, that'd be glorious. Nope. So 3 to wound. So that's 1 save at -1.
Oh, 8th chemist is a 4, so 5. He saves it.
Yeah, sorcerer lord's not gonna kill him now. So 2 attacks, 2s and 3s, 2 hits for 2 saves, no rend.
4s. 2 go through.
Just 1 damage.
1 damage each. He's got 2 left. No dice. I'm sure the knights would have killed it though.
The knights would probably finish him off.
And I think that you'd have attacked with the knights first and piled in. So you've at least got the 2 points though.
Yep.
And so there's nothing I can do. No more heroes.
Nope.
And so it's a win to the slaves to darkness. Well done. Right. God, we need to eat.
Yeah.
So we'll be back shortly. Oh, we're away. So there we go. Where he comes. He's just been packing up. Best chili in the world. That's what I make. Honestly, it's phenomenal. There was no green pepper though, so I had to go with a red sweet pepper this time. But this is what you want. It's not curry though, but right, that was crazy. We're going.
Oh, what is this?
We've got the best chili in the world. Although I've added a substitute because I'm out of green pepper, so I had to put a red pepper in. Hopefully it's good. That's alright. So, there you go. What do you think of that? KO. That went.
That could have swung so many different ways. So many different times.
Came to that last priority though. I think
Yeah.
if I'd have won it, I was pretty confident.
If you'd won it, I reckon you'd have won it.
I think that there was some unluckiness there. Some of my shooting phases went terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't play well. I think I split myself on too many fronts.
Probably.
At one point though, it looked like it was working alright. I think throwing away all my thunderers at the beginning though was a problem. In retrospect, I wouldn't do that again. I think I'd do something different. And I also didn't quite work out in my head. I kept thinking I've got until turn 4 to deep strike basically with my boats and then claim the objectives, not thinking I have to move, then I can't disembark, so I can't disembark until the following turn, at which point you can't claim because you've got to move onto it, not set up.
Yeah.
And I'd thought I had until turn 4 to do it,
Yeah.
but I'd not quite got the timings right, so really I had to do that on turn 3 so that I could get out and then on turn 4 and then move on it on 5. So anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it went well. I think I can't believe how tanky
Oh
that
man.
slaves list is.
Oh, it's so stupidly durable. Like, even without that mistake.
Oh yeah, with
the
the oracular
visions.
Well, you said there was another spell that you could have used anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, I could have put the siege prayer from the shrine on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine.
No, I don't think that would have worked.
Anyway, we know for next time, so
Yeah.
could be worse. But yeah, it was good. I think they're still really tanky. That 3-up re-rolling saves though, then having another shrug afterwards.
And reducing the range of incoming attacks by 1.
That was really good. And I think being able to make the river and that other piece of terrain you can't see through it really knackers me.
Yeah.
Because normally with overgrown or wildwoods and things, flying units aren't affected. But it's not written like that in the slaves
Nope.
thing, is it?
Pitch black is just straight block line of sight.
So, yeah, it's good. I think hero missions is obviously where the KO are going to struggle the most. Because they haven't really got any tanky heroes. Well, saying that, sitting on
You gave
cover
a
on a
pretty
2+.
Right, the dirigible suit was pretty sturdy.
And the navigators, I didn't realise they had a 3+ save. So if they're on cover, they're on a 2. But even so, not having any mortal wound save across the whole army is a challenge. Thinking back, because I had the choice, it might have been more sensible for me to go with the one that gives you mystical.
Yes, probably.
Because you're getting a shrug anyway for a lot of your things.
Yep.
It'd at least give me something, not you. That comet though, it killed me.
It killed you as much as it killed me, yeah.
Maybe more. I mean, it was responsible for me losing those 2 points.
Yep.
Because it killed my
Navigator.
It also did 3 wounds to. It did so many damage to me. And so did that volcanic wood.
Oh man, volcanic stuff
was horrendous. But yeah, I think that the terrain really changed the game there.
Yeah.
So playing in realms makes a big difference. It could have come down to another draw. Maybe we have to start thinking about auxiliaries.
Yeah, maybe it might be an idea.
Yeah, if we get another draw, we can. But I think it's good. I definitely think that slaves is a viable alternative to Khorne. That 6 is exploding.
The Slanesh marks in slaves, I think, is criminally underrated. Most people are running plague touched Nurgle marked slaves, which is probably still the better way to run it. But the Slanesh, I don't think, is far behind.
They're probably going to get a bit of a boost, are they, with the Marathi book?
No.
Are they not touched by it?
No, the slaves get
I just mean
a new
that's the
sub-legion.
yeah, I'm thinking of the Slanesh stuff.
The Slanesh stuff, I think, is going to come in a later Marathi book. Later Broken Realms book.
Yeah. Well, no, it's good. I think, I know I'm dropping the Comet and the Chemist in favour of, well, I can drop the Comet and I can take another gun hauler as part of the formation. And then because of their battle line, I have the choice of dropping my Arcanauts and dropping the Chemist if I wanted. And at that point I can fit in the Celestant Prime, which I thought might be a nice bit of fun. I've not built one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam, who does the podcast with us, he's currently doing me another gun hauler and another 20 Arcanauts. Although the Bugman, the new Bugmanson thing, I think he's going to have to become a character as well. Yeah, Brewdog Bugmanson, whatever he is, he's going to have to join my army. But yeah, we've got Spadge from. Yeah, we've got Spadge coming for a game. I may be playing Grant as well. It just depends on Plague and the rest of the world. But yeah, it's good. I enjoyed that. I do think that playing some kind of the non-pitch battles would be quite good fun. I don't know how much people want to see that sort of thing. I think a lot of people want to just watch the match play pitch battles rather than the ones that are in the box or open play. But I really like the open play stuff. And we're gonna start a Path to Glory, aren't we? And I know that one of our supporters, Andrew Stevens, started his own channel. You should give it a watch. Small Town Geek. He's been doing some battle reports, and they're going to do a Path to Glory as well. So if we can time things right, we'll do some crossovers. And I am going to go over there and I'm going to challenge him. He's got some pretty nasty cow armies. But it'll be good fun.
Oh, the sharks are getting a massive boost as well.
Oh no, he's got some, all the stuff that he painted because he wanted a bit of a theme has turned around. I don't know how much he's been paying Games Workshop games developers, but the rules team have really done him a favour with the boosts to cows. Then there was the squig stuff, and then now he's got the sharks. I'm just going to keep an eye on what he's doing.
Some people
next.
chase the filth, but sometimes the filth chases people.
Yeah. Anyway, give him a look, and we'll hopefully go down and give him a bit of a I don't know, challenge. He's got some good stuff there though. I think his brother plays Slanesh. He's got the cows. He's got some Ideneth. He's got the squigs. So yeah, I look forward to playing it. We'll have to get him up. He says he'll come up as well once people are allowed. So play him on our territory as well.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for that. Thanks for watching, and we should have something out in a few days.